Hey, good morning, you guys. Welcome back to Southern Latitudes. I'm Robin, and it's been quite a while since I've shown you all the gardens. And this will be kind of a quick garden tour, but let's do some updates because I've been doing like individual projects here and there, but I definitely want to show you what's been going on in the house garden since you saw all those changes happening. That was at least a couple weeks ago. And so let's start. I have alma paprika peppers on this side with two giant marconis in the middle, and so they're all doing really good. A lot of them have fruit on them even though they're very small. Today, it looks like I might lose one right about in there. Today is fertilizing day, but it's already full sun on here. I need to do some Epsom salt and water, kind of that fertilizing too. So this is my South Anna butternut squash, which is a Waltham butternut crossed with a Seminole pumpkin, so it takes the heat really well like a regular Seminole pumpkin would. I've tried Waltham butternut squash many years, and I can get like about 3, and that's about it, and then it dies from heat. So, and this is also the same. So they're all doing quite well, as you can see. I picked my eggplant out in the back during my big harvest video. I have, let's walk forward a little bit. I have been picking the Grummachami peppers off my bush there. And probably need to smoke one day this week because I have about 5 peppers that need smoking before I grind them. This is the Georgia Rattlesnake watermelon, and so I'm causing a shadow. So they're doing pretty good. They're on drip. I did not overload this area with a lot of watermelon. If I just get a handful of them, if that, I'll be just a happy camper. And so this was my bigger one, and these were like 2 little starts a couple of weeks ago. So they're taking off and they're starting to run. Got a little bit of weeding to do in there. I've been eating several. These are Jambalaya Okra. And then I have a couple burgundies in here. I did reseed, but none of the reseeds came up. And just weird chance I have one up here. I don't know how that happened. And you can see there's their pod, okra pod. So these produce fruit while they're still pretty short, and I really like that about the jambalaya. I hope that'll help us get through hurricane season much better and easier. I also have these cherry pick hybrid little peppers, and I want them in order to like pickle them or preserve them that way, and then put them with salads. I'm really excited. This is my first year growing this type of pepper, and oh no, please dogs, don't do that. Captain just hiked his leg on my eggplant. That's nice. Yeah, so moving on. I'm sure the dogs do that more than I realize. I had to cover all the pineapples because if you can see right back in there, I had a pineapple chewed on by a rat and really cored it like an apple, around everything but the center. And so I'm like, all right, that's it, we're done. I am definitely covering up the pineapples for now. This is my shed that needs to come down if you're new to the channel. And so sometimes the rats will come out of here and go to the chicken coop at night, and they'll stop and eat a pineapple or 2 through the season. Up next is my asparagus bed, and my purple asparagus was coming along. Look at that, but something just came in and ate it. I don't know why. This bed gets picked on quite a bit, and it might be the rodents, I'm not sure. But I have other asparagus. We've been eating some asparagus, not much, but I'm still letting it grow. These crowns, I actually started all this from seed. These had crowns, and I just started that about a month ago. Those are purple sprouting asparagus. Japoticabas, doing happy, just going through another flush. This garden, I still really haven't spent enough time out here. There's been a few changes. So down here we'll see that the celery is starting to bite the dust with the heat, as expected. My volunteer red Malabar spinach is here. I'm not really doing anything with it. I'm probably gonna rip it out. My green beans are fading. I need to go in and just pick everything and then pull the whole row, and perhaps put something in here like a field pea, or I got a couple choices still left to put in here. I have a jumbo tomato growing back there, which is why it's covered in a bag. That'll be a separate video. You'll love seeing how big that is. It's pretty big for me in Florida. And the rest of the tomatoes are going this good. The jalapenos, some are good, some are not. I don't know what's going on. It just didn't see, needs like amending. They really look sad and pitiful. I miss the days when I could put fish in underneath them, and I had wonderful pepper plants after those years, but we don't have fish. These trellises need to be clear out. I have the chocolate cherry sunflower down there, and yes, I had to cover the heads because I assume squirrels decapitated all of my sunflower heads over there, and since I would like to at least save a little bit of the seed, I put a fruit jacket or whatever you want to call it on there. So, but it's pretty. It's just the squirrels found it. And I have a little bit of basil, and that's good. We pick that from time to time. Lots of ground cherries. Oh my goodness, we are so enjoying that. I think, if I'm not mistaken, these are the regular bullnose bell peppers. I'm just gonna see. No, I don't have any babies there yet. So, oh. This looks more like a giant Marconi. I have the cherry pick peppers. I have more of those in here. I had one. Here we go. Some are more far along than others. See that? And there's one on there, and there's a couple on here. And some just got in the ground because I didn't do all of them at the same time. I had a zucchini, and I had a brassica. I had like a broccoli in here. So when I pulled the broccoli out, I put in the peppers. And I think this is also Elma paprika. Then up here I have a Napa Chardonnay cherry tomato. This is Tabasco. These are volunteer plants. I have some Nata Pino peppers, jalapenos back here. And the sage I need to pull and preserve before it gets decimated by bugs. It's doing good though. And then the cilantro I'm saving for seeds, which we're right at the drying stage for the first little bit, and I still got flowers here, as you can see. Okay, so this is like not an experiment. This is just my pure laziness. This is some sort of field pea, like a black-eyed pea, and I just never pulled them out and put them in the ground, and they're just loaded with aphids. I don't know if that's good or bad information, but it is interesting nonetheless that they just sat there forever. These are 4 o'clocks. These are my Tachi determinate peppers, and look at that, they're starting to bloom. I put them in these pots. I was thinking of pulling them in the porch or house or something, and then I contemplated putting them out here, and I think they'll just get way too hot. I think I'm going to make these a porch tomato here very soon. And then these are just leftover peppers I didn't get. Oh, I gotta put the bee balm in today too. I forgot about that. And I grew out some more roselle, but the squirrels jumped up here and ate them. So I'm ready to clear off this table. It's not really garden, but it requires its own spot in the garden tour. Everything's going good. I killed my Piper nigrum by getting wood stain on it, and So if you're ever going to wood stain something, lesson learned the expensive hard way that I just killed my Piper Nigem. Lantana looks good. Avocado, this is a winter Mexican Persea Americana. That's good. That's getting a trim. The Sunred Nectarine looks great. Again, we put the bags on the pineapples. Sweet Almond is in bloom. Some of my beauty berries are in bloom too. This one I probably won't keep though. This is the Acha Acha. I have a couple figs on. This is a jelly fig, lamb's ear, and then my dwarf everbearing mulberries. And they have, I don't know all my diseases very well, but something like a rust on it. So as you can see, it's all losing its leaves. But last night I did a copper fungicide. Uh-oh, look at them all just coming right off. Not all of them, some of them are on their type. But the new growth is coming in looking fabulous. But I still went ahead and did a copper fungicide on it now that it's done with fruiting. Look at this one. Oh my goodness, this tree is so much healthier than this tree. So the first step was to get rid of all the berries. The second step was to treat this. Well, I treated both of them. And then today, they're all going to get Epsom salts because of this. It concerns me where you have the yellow between the green veins. I think that's a magnesium deficiency as well. So, you know, maybe perhaps they don't like the pH next to this big pine. But so we're gonna just like every day do a little bit of a treatment on both these trees until we start seeing some happiness. So that's good. And I might trim that one. It doesn't look like a runaway to you, but in real life this is about 2 feet higher than the rest of them. Moving on, everything's good. The blueberries are all done. We started weeding the edges, Jack and I, but then we never got finished. The roselle is here, and oh, let me show you. This one's in bloom. So that's a red roselle bloom, and although it probably won't make much of a calyx at this point, but in the fall these will be huge, like 5 feet tall, and they'll just beautiful, and it'll look like Christmas in here because I'll have green leaves and red calyxes everywhere. This is my passion vine, and so which one was that? That was a maypop, I believe. It jumped from the main plant over there about 6 feet to over here, and yes, they do that, and so you'll have to just know that happens. If you own them, they can be invasive. And then this is my climbing oleander. It needs to be pulled out. It and the Mexican sunflower are competing, although this is about to get a serious chop and drop. I just wanted to see some blooms first though, but I do need this is like pound for pound higher in higher nitrogen than other fertilizers. I said that wrong. So I need to put this down in some of the gardens. This all needs a lawnmower to it, but this is my Grummachami Cherry. And it is not bloomed, it's still young, but I probably should start seeing, you know, blooms and fruit next year. Papaya's doing okay. I'd love to see it doing a little bit better. It looks like bugs have already got into some of them. So I have 3 muscadine and 2 other grapes, and so far none of them are actually fruiting this year. I'm a little sad about that. I've got kiwi here, beauty berry. I have my gladioluses here. So this is called espresso. This, where'd the other one go? This dark color one right here is espresso. It's beautiful. This is a black sapote, so I got to up pot this and get it over there. Let's see, let's keep walking. This is my Navajo Blackberry, and then a Wachita Blackberry, I think is how you say it. And I think we're really close to having one to pick. Jack ate the first one. I gave it to him. And then this one is next. They're coming along. This one's just growing. It's a baby. Next year I'll get fruit on that. And I have, you know, a little bit here and there. I put some lettuce in, so that looks good. Pineapples. This is longevity spinach. Elderberry. Oh, sorry. Hold on, I got hit by a spider on the... Walked into the spider web. Borage. Okay, we got borage there. Mexican guava, and I'll take you over to see the pineapple guava. This is a star fruit. This is my green Thompson grape, but again, no grapes this year. I have friends with grape plants the same age, but they might be in better soil or something. So she had fruit, I don't. And my other friend has grapes, but her plant's a year older too. Whoop, how about that? So the oregano's coming back. The raspberries came and went already. They're done. This is my red Thompson grape type of tree. So again, doing well. Oh, almost forgot the corner. Ruby red grapefruit, doing excellent. Putting on fruit, dropping other fruits that it doesn't need. This is my Seminole pumpkin corner, Turk's cap hibiscus, strawberry tree. Ginger is up and doing well. My purple rose, sorry, not red. Where'd it go? I had turmeric, but it looks like something snacked on it. I'm gonna have to do a better job of protecting it. So turmeric's starting to come up. Here's another one. I'm excited about that. I have miracle fruit in here. I know there was a red one. I saw it somewhere. These are hard to find in flower, but oh, there it is. This one doesn't look so good. Usually they're bright red. The bananas are doing fantastic over there. Those are brand new in their new home, and they're doing fantastic. Oh, and I missed. There's a Chicago fig and a brown turkey fig, alamanda, society garlic, and some more fruit trees over there. Before we leave the food forest, I just want to say that's pineapple guava, the olive that starts with the A, some plumeria I need to stake up. It just got transplanted. The 3 blueberries are new, and then I have a Pickering mango in there. Look at the butterflies all over this area. That's good. That's what it's supposed to do. Oh, and my Lady Margaret passion flower, passion fruit. Now this is supposed to be butterfly pea, and there is also a muscadine in here, but it doesn't look like it's coming back. And I have a buku. Look at that. So I have a buku of seeds, and it looks like I need to start some seeds. So this is going to be super fast because you guys have already seen this in one of the last videos, whatever order I put them in. So this has been cleared out. This is North Garden. I had 3 cauliflowers I was thinking might be putting on heads. I don't know now. So I think I may just end up giving those greens to the chickens. These are music garlic, is that right? Elephant garlic, anyhow. Some zinnias. This tomato needs to come out. I have my Florida sweet onions, and then a row and a half of Pescadero red garlic in here that needs to come out. And I have my cannas are up, that you saw a video on me planting those. And I have these gorgeous yellow gladioluses. This pepper plant, I didn't know what it was. I knew it was pepper, but I didn't know what kind. It looks like it's going to be one of those Florida peppers from a baby down there. You know, I probably was cleaning it up and some seed fell here and it grew. More gladioluses. Oh, look, I'm getting a pink one. That one's pretty. Sort of a white. Can you see that? That's hard to see with the full sun on it. There we go. Let me give it some shade. So it's pink edges with a white throat. I think that's how they describe that. and more yellow ones. My flaming Brazilian flame, I think that's what they call it, is getting way too heavy and broke. So I believe I'm going to do a hard trim on this and see if it comes, you know, I'll leave the roots in there, see if it comes back. So it's just too top heavy. It might have outlived its life. It's about 3 years old. And quickly through here, I will tell you that I sowed a bunch of zinnias where Buddy is, and I had like 3 of them pop up. So I'm not very happy with the box store zinnias. I also put in a whole, half row of marigolds. I think I see 1. That's not, no, I see 2. There's another one. In here was supposed to be sunflowers. I had zilch come up. Now here I have my Florida Cranberry Hibiscus, so that's good, and my collards, Top Bunch 2.0. My cilantro, now coriander seeds are ready to come out. I bet I lost, it looks like a bunch already fell. Fennel went to seed. I pulled the gladiolus in the house. I have some more celery here. I'm just saving a little bit of this kale for fresh for me. I don't need that much. And then for the bunny, I like to keep a source of some sort of greens for her through the summer. Here's another Florida Cranberry Hibiscus, or false hibiscus. So and more dinosaur kale, Nero de Toscana. I have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, and right in front of Buddy 5 roselles in here. So that'll be nice. I didn't put a lot of faith. Look at Buddy. I didn't put a lot of faith in the sweet potatoes. The white sweet potatoes look better than the red sweet potatoes, or the orangey, you know, the store type. So we'll just see how that goes. Dill, I have dill going to seed. I need to collect that up. I have a different color 4 o'clocks in here, and that might be what I do with the other 4 o'clocks. I may put them in here somewhere too. I don't know, I did start sunflowers, so I may end up putting those. They're germinating in the shed. May put those in there. Mustard's going to seed. Some of it's ready to pick. Oh, and I have kale going to seed. This is my first time in all these years of growing Nero de Toscana kale. This is my first time having it go to seed. So that's fantastic. And I will be happy to take those seeds and preserve them. And again, more pineapples. Here are the bees. The bees are happy. They like this mustard greens flower. Oh, I put something up to keep the squirrels from running the fence, but it's broke. So pineapples, there's some marigolds from earlier, snapdragons, Everglades tomato. This needs to come out and be all cleaned up in here. I thought this is supposed to be a flower, but I don't see. Oh, I might finally get to see flowers soon. I don't know. I'm waiting it out before I pull it because it's slow growing. And I have a couple of cosmos in here, but none of this flower bed turned out like I hoped it would. I'm very, very sad and disappointed. So what are you gonna do, right? What are you gonna do? And I irrigate it too in the mornings. I have the sprinkler coming out here, but oh well. This is my Persian lime, and it has a handful of limes on it everywhere. On this side seemed to get pollinated. So we're waiting for, once the rains hit really good again, I expect it to have another flush. In June, all my citrus June 1st, my citrus get another round of fertilizer, and then they're done for the summer. This is Jack's citrus bed, and we have a Meyer lemon in here. We have a key lime in here, not happy. It's not happy at all. And then I have a pink lemon, which is actually called the Eureka lemon. And this flushed out nice green growth, but only a couple blooms that didn't get taken. And I should have had flowers all through here, and the squirrels have completely decimated every single one of them. Sorry for the planes. This part of gardening, really, you have to deal with the critters and the pets. Yeah, the dogs do some destruction too. But and the Barbados cherry, which is a separate video, I'll show that to you if I haven't already. I think I'm gonna put that one out first because it's already on the computer and the software. So anyhow, oh, let's go take you in the shed very quickly. Yeah, let's do that because like I said, with the squirrels and the pests, I've had to do what I had to do, which is to get everything germinating in here to keep them from destroying it. So this is loofah. This is Beulah gourd, which is a little bird gourd. I just started that like maybe a day or two ago. Teddy bear sunflowers. I don't expect much because the last time I tried these earlier this spring, the seed was just bad. And this is black oil sunflowers. So they're getting leggy. They do need to come out of here, but they're also protected. The minute I put them out there, I just pulled those little seeds off. The squirrels that eat their heads right off. It's just awful what I have to deal with. But I could probably transplant the big ones into pots and do something a little different like that. Well, thank you for joining me on this little long tour. But I just wanted to give you a quick update. We're about to go into Memorial Day and have a nice 3-day weekend off. And I wanted you to see everything before all that. And then I'll be doing a little bit of traveling, but you'll see short clips from my travels. So anyhow, take care, you guys. God bless. And I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.